Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. My granddaughter got married this past weekend. It was a gorgeous wedding, so that's why I'm a little off kilter as far as my videos go. Now, I never thought that I would do another biscuit recipe, but I am going to do another easy biscuit recipe. And in this bowl I've got 4 cups of self-rising flour. You can use just plain flour, but add a teaspoon and a half of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder for each cup of flour, and a teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking soda for all of it. Alright, now even though this is self-rising, I added a teaspoon and a half of baking powder in it, just to see if it will make these biscuits rise a little bit bigger. Now all I'm going to do is, whisk this together. Get it mixed real well. And this is going to call for 2 sticks of very, very cold butter. So I'm going to take about 2 cups of this flour that you just saw me mix. Put it in my food processor. You don't have to do it like this. You can do it the old-fashioned way, but this is what helps make it quick and easy. So I've got 2 cups of my flour in there. This is 2 sticks of butter that I've cubed, and I put it in the freezer just to make sure that it stayed cold. I'm going to put it in my food processor. Scatter it around a little bit. Now I always seem to jumble these up a little bit. I'll try to get this right the first time. Now all I'm going to do is pulse this. Dang, this thing's hard to do. I'll take a look at it. Not ready. Woo, look at that flour dust. Alright, it is broken up in there. And unlike, the last recipe that I used that was so easy, where you just grated up the frozen cube of butter and then put it into the flour, this is going to just do it for you. Get this out of the way and get down here where my bowl is. I'm just going to pour this that's already been mixed for me. Let's see, I'm going to set this somewhere. Here we go. Now with clean hands I'm just going to mix it into the rest of the biscuit. Rest of the flour. The butter's already mixed. The flour that you added kept it from sticking together. And instead of 2.5 cups of flour, which is in the last recipe, you've got 4 cups. So you have more to freeze. if you choose to freeze them, or if you're serving a big crowd, you'll have more biscuits. Alright, now, excuse me, I'm going to add 2 cups of buttermilk. This is full buttermilk, but hold on just a minute, guys, sorry. Alright, I'm back. Somebody trying to sell something. Aren't you see, I don't have quite 2 cups. Now this was not intentional, trust me. But what I'm going to do is add a little bit of cold water, because this is full buttermilk. And even if it wasn't, if it was just regular low-fat buttermilk, still be able to do this. Alright, I got my 2 sticks in there. I need to dry my hands off, I'm sorry. Now we're still operating on the preface that the less you stir your buttermilk, or handle it, I should say, the better off and the softer, more fluffy biscuits you're going to have. So, here we go. Just getting this all mixed together. It's going to be sticky. And I didn't get my pastry cloth out. So down here on my counter, I'm going to lay down some flour. I'm going to pour my biscuit dough, or roll it on out to that flour. Look at that. I hope you all can see it. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees. Alright, there we go. It's about as much as I'm going to get out of here without keeping y'all too long. Let's set this aside. This bowl, that is. Alright, now I'm going to sprinkle a little flour on top of this, because as you can see, it's very, very wet. And what I want to do is pat it down, and I don't want it sticking to me. I got a few wet spots on here that I want to take care of right now. I'm not even getting my rolling pin out. I'm just gonna try to do everything with my hands. I am going to take this dough. Where is my pastry? Here it is, my bench scraper. I'm going to take it and fold it over. It doesn't matter if it's sloppy looking. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you keep your counter floured, because this stuff is sticky. I'm going to take it again. And this is where, you know, this bench press really helps. It really helps. Alright. I'm going to pat it down to about a ½ inch. Now I'm going to freeze most of these, and I'm so grateful to be able to freeze more than what I usually do, because of the bigger amount of flour. But this is, I'm going to make big biscuits this time. I am making such a mess. Alright, this is the biscuit cutter I'm going to use. I don't know what size it is. It looks like it's about 2 inches. But, and I've seen people make biscuits, but get as close to the edge as you can, because you're wasting dough. Every time you fold that dough or have to roll it back up, it's going to get tougher. The best biscuits you make are going to be the first ones you cut out. Alright, here's one. And I can tell you what I forgot to do right now is dip my biscuit cutter in flour, so I'm going to do that right now. Alright, and then we're going to just continue to cut these out. These are big old biscuits. I'm going to put them so that they touch each other, but I've seen it done both ways. Just keep going back into your biscuit, to your flour, to keep your biscuit cutter loose in the dough. I'm going to get as many of these cut out as I possibly can this first go round. These are going to be my frozen ones. Alright, this is about all I'm going to get out of this one. So I'm going to take these up. Well, this is the one where I didn't flour my biscuit cutter. So we'll just start, do that again. I'll form it a little bit. And I'm going to put it on my big tray. I'm going to take this small tray with the 2 on there, and I'm going to put it in the 450-degree oven. I think it'll bake between 15 and 18 minutes, maybe 20. I'm going to check it after 15. But I'm going to finish getting these cut out and put on my tray to freeze, and then we'll be back. Well, here we are. We're back. And you talk about a colossal biscuit. That is a big biscuit. It took about 15 minutes in the 450-degree oven. It's so hot I hate to cut it, but I'm going to. It is light and fluffy. I'm going to put a little, I got a little leftover butter here. I'll put that on there. I say. Yeah, probably a little too much butter, but I'm telling you, this is a big biscuit. And it made 18 of these huge biscuits, and that extra teaspoon and a half of baking powder did the trick. I'm going to smear this around a little bit. I hope I can remember how to get this back together. And I hate that it fell apart, but it was too hot, really. Okay, this is some, it's not totally sugar-free, but it is reduced sugar. I can see that Sam has been in here. I wonder, do you all have a Sam in your house? Doesn't clean off anything when he uses it. Nothing. I'm not even sure this will come out, but it does. There's our butter. Whoop. I don't know. I'm not getting this on right, guys, but oh, it's so, it is light and flaky. I don't know if you can see this. Oh. It really is light and flaky. You'll love it. Get down in there. My Colossal biscuits that only took just hardly any time at all to fix. I've already got my other ones in the freezer, and as soon as they freeze, I'll be putting them in a Ziploc bag to do later. I hope this helps you. I hope you like this recipe, this easy recipe that's light and flaky. I can't even look at the bottom. If I do, it'll all fall apart. Let's see. Bottom is perfect. Not burned, just perfect. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming in and spending a part of your day with me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, you all take care and God bless.